Good morning. I just want to point out an interesting behavior that I stumbled upon. For it, I'm going to need three assets, an object, a room, and a script. Let's see. Let me just put the object inside the room so I don't have to deal with it later on. So on the create event, I'm going to create a global variable. Dot A equals 0. Then I'm going to write that on the screen on the draw event. Draw text at 20 comma 20 comma global.a. So if I run this, I'm gonna have a window and all it will have is the number 0 on it. There's nothing going on. Just to see something going on, whenever I press the spacebar, I'm gonna increment the global variable by 1. Let's see if this works. Yep, I'm pressing the spacebar and the value is going by 1. Now, on scripts, now the behavior of scripts is different, right? Everything that's done on outside a function is essentially a global variable. So if I define b equals 0, that is a global variable, right? So if I want to see it, since it's a global variable, it would be global.b. Let's go ahead and also modify it. Global.b will plus equal 1. And actually I made an error. This should be 40. Let's go ahead and stop it. 40, there we go. That way the two numbers are not one on top of the other. Let's see. There we go. Both numbers go up. One is A, the other one is B. The interesting behavior now, whenever I press the backspace, I'm going to reset the game. So whenever I press the backspace, I reset the game. If I press spacebar, both global A and global B increment by 1. So if I reset it, what's going to happen? The one that was created on the object is reset to 0, while the one created on the script outside a function, outside of a method, remains as 10. It retains its value. It keeps on persisting. Right? Every time I reset it, it persists. Well, the one created on the object resets to its default value. So let's see. There we go. Game restart. With this function, you can restart the game. This is essentially the same as running the game for the first time. And so the game start event will be triggered as well as the game end event. However, it should be noted that certain things will not be reset when this function is called. The one that's relevant here is the first one. Global variables will not be reinitialized unless explicitly coded as such. For example, the built-in global variables score will not start at 0 after the game restart if it has been modified in the game already. So it looks like this variable behaves like the score variable, the global score variable. Well, this one Every time the game gets reset and this object is created, calls its create event, resets the global A back to 0. Well, this one, I guess when the game is restart, whatever is outside of the script is not run again. It just keeps on going. I don't know if this is designed as intended or an oversight. It is just something to be aware of. The behavior of this too is different. Again, outside of a method, outside of a function, global variables, and that also goes with, I guess, global structs and any other global resource, I guess, will remain as such, while global variables created like this on a create event inside an object will be resetted. And that's it. That's just the interesting behavior that I stumbled upon, and I just wanted to point that out. Thanks.